It's that time of the year where we start talking about NBA 2K26 predictions, what NBA 2K26 should and should not have. In this video, I'm going to react to a video of Boom Boom making a video talking about what she thinks needs to be removed from NBA 2K26 in order to make it a better game. So I'm going to react to it. I'll leave her link in the description if you want to check her page out. So I'm going to show y'all the reaction to it, and y'all let me know how you think about it. Let's get to the video. Title of this: why the stage in 2K26 should disappear. First off, before I even do you think they should remove stage? First of all, this idea alone, do you agree with what you just seeing right here? Just idea alone, before we even watch this.
2K25 is the worst game in franchise history.
That's all they talk. According to all I hear, 2K25 is the worst game of all time. Like, they bash us now. Listen, 2K18 might be the worst one of all time. Not 25. It's 18. Okay? It's 18. It's a new theater. Got 2K fatigue. Ain't worse.
From the RNG shooting to the horrendous pack god, it seems like every community within 2K has something to complain about in this game. With the franchise at a crossroad, is there anything that 2K can do to change online perception? Or are they destined for self-destruction? Find out by the end of this video, as we identify 5 major changes 2K desperately needs to save NBA 2K.
All right, bet. Let's listen to it.
And the last one will completely blow your mind. So smash that like button, put away those slingshots, because it's time to get right into it. Starting out with probably the most obvious thing is the gameplay. The foundation of any great...
First of all, everybody hates the gameplay, okay? That's the consensus. There's a lot about this gameplay that I don't like. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot about 2K's gameplay that could have been improved. It is a little funny. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little funny. It's a little funny.
Starting out with probably the most obvious thing is the gameplay.
It's some stuff to it that's kind of funny.
Is of course the gameplay, and I think we can all agree that NBA 2K25 has some of the most rage-inducing gameplay of all time.
Didn't I tell you can't be a lockdown? I told you there's no such thing as a lockdown in this game. I was just saying this earlier. You can't even play defense.
Of all time.
This is me day to day. This is me. See this brother right here trying to steal the football? He can't, because the game won't allow, even if I got a 99 steal. Because when they did do it, they patched it. Man, hold up, bro. Y'all think I'm playing. Or the story, yeah, that's bull. That's bull. Playing him at 2K like in your orange slammed by a car door and hoping it's...
DMs. Ultimately, every gameplay issue that we face could be summed up nicely into one word:
what?
Control. Doesn't matter if it's shooting, slashing, defense, input delay. There's a significant amount of...
All this has happened to me, okay? That's what traumatizing. All this has happened to me. Right there. That, how many times that happened, bruh?
Significant amount of...
You just lose the ball in the air.
Completely out of control, which made frustrating gameplay styles like L2 cheesing and pick and roll the norm. So whether it's pro play, the new dribbling system...
Listen, y'all, L2 ain't going nowhere ever, okay? And the reason why, there's too many weirdos in the community that giggles about it, okay? I've been in this community a long time. I've been in parties with L2 spammers, okay? They don't care. They don't care. They find the thing with all 2K players almost is they look for the cheapest way to win, and they exploit it. Whatever it is. If it's going in New Zealand servers, it don't matter what it is. They'll find the cheapest way to get a win and take it. They don't want it the hard way. They don't want to do it the official way. They do it the cheating way. Whatever it is. As of lately, it's been Zens. Okay, Zens wasn't even a thing a few years back. Zens low-key started in 2K21 when they had the little meter where you like had to aim it. Ever since, Zens has been pretty bad, off and on. But before that, like 20 and before that, it really wasn't Zens like that. But you know what they were? Booters. People that would boot you offline. You remember y'all remember those days? They used to boot. They used to boot people offline back in the day. You got people freezing servers to win basketball guides, freezing servers to win Egyptian guides. You play a weirdo, he ain't zenning, but if he about to lose, he lag the game out so nobody wins. See, y'all forget about those days. I remember all those days. I've even known booters. Okay, I used to be in proximity to them booting parks. I'd be like, bro, don't boot the park, bro. Boots the park. I'm like, oh my god, bro, just boot the park. Yes, it's a real thing. They literally boot park. They got it on the ducks. Yo.
Optimize NBA 2K26 so that users have more control over their gameplay experience. Now, to be honest, I could probably spend the entire video talking about this topic alone, but I'll spare y'all and save that for another video. Because right now, 2K faces an even bigger problem. Number 4, unified accounts. Playing NBA 2K is expensive. And while builds have gotten cheaper over time to make, the burden of entry in my career and my team is still extremely high. But if we gonna be honest for a second, microtransactions are prevalent in almost every game today. Marvel Rivals releases a new skin every week. Almost every multiplayer game.
I said this numerous times. Fortnite ruined gaming. I love Fortnite. It's my second favorite game right now. But it ruined it because now everybody trying to adopt this Fortnite thing. Okay, I love Fortnite, but it's Fortnite. Fortnite is my second or third favorite game right now to play. I don't play it on stream. Maybe I'll start playing on stream so y'all can see the conquest of me trying to win. But ever since Fortnite, every game wants to do this. Like they just see this. But they all forget something. Fortnite's free. They all forget the reason it works so well for them is because the game is free and they have crazy collaborations to keep it going. Okay, 2K is a $70 game that takes $100 a build. Okay, you need $100 a build. Then you got to do this too. So it's different. I know 2K gonna get rid of seasons, or this, or the battle pass, or the new thing that they got. But in my opinion, I think it's Fortnite's fault. It ain't just 2K. Every game does it. Every game does. Madden will do it too if they want it. College football, Madden would try to do it somehow too eventually, probably. EA will probably try to tap into it also at some point. If it ain't this year, give it a few years. They'll probably make a little battle pass for Madden and all that. But every COD, all of them got this stuff now. All of them. Every new game that dropped, try to implement. No, why ain't nobody successful at it? Because it has to be, you have to have good gameplay and free. Not just free with bad gameplay. It has to be free. 2K, if 2K was free, okay, I'd probably buy it then. But, that's impossible. They ain't doing that. They're not doing that.
Every multiplayer game.
They ain't doing that. We still gonna buy 2K though.
Battle pass. And don't even get me started on them shark cards.
Exactly
and
true.
GTA Online. So what makes NBA 2K's microtransactions so different? In my opinion, it's the longevity. It's easy to justify investing into skins when they're gonna be available for multiple years. And while 2K20
that's a good point. That's a good point. Because you buy that mascot. Let's say you buy the monkey mascot, right? The gorilla. You buy the gorilla. You got to buy it again the next year. And the next year. And the next year. You can't carry it on for life. That's a good point. I never thought about that. You got to carry that gorilla mascot. You got to keep buying over and over. Okay? We've been buying that gorilla mascot since 2K17 now. Since 2K17. We've been buying the same, like we have to buy it again and again. We got to buy the same shorts again and again and again. You notice that? We have to continuously buy it over and over. Where Fortnite, you buy it one time, it's yours for life, and you will always be able to use it. I guarantee if this stuff was transferable, people would spend more money. If you guarantee me that chicken head that I bought the other day, I can wear that chicken head through the next 22Ks, I will feel my purchase is better because I don't have to buy it again next year when they drop it randomly. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's a good point, Boom.
for introduced crossplay, which is a huge step in the right direction, it's time for 2K to be fully thrust into the future of modern gaming. So moving forward, 2K needs to create a one unified 2K account that will service all platforms, including mobile. I'm talking shared wallets for transfer VC, builds and my teams being shared across all platforms, including
Yes, I hope, bro. 2K, if I make a build on Xbox, I should also be able to use it on PlayStation. It should be the same thing. It should be one system. No matter what's, even if I jump on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox, I should still be able to use my big dummy build. I shouldn't have to make a big dummy for every system. That is a fact. If I make a center for PlayStation, I need to be able to play it also on Xbox. The same build. And the rep carries too. The rep carries too. You don't lose from that. I don't think you lose from that, 2K. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you lose from it. I think we should do that. They will never do that, says T-Grid. Even if they won't. I think they should. I think that'd be a W. I don't know if they will, though. But that would be a W. Yeah, they should. Keyword should, but will they? I don't know.
Mobile, shared closets for cosmetics with an ecosystem that
Close too.
2K can control, the ability to buy my team points in the game, and giving back to the community with creator codes, especially for the
I've been wanting creator codes for years. You know how many people make builds because of me, 2K? I give you all kinds of bread. Throw me a credit code. Come on. Throw me a credit code. Do you know how many people make builds because of me and spend money because of me? It's a lot. You low key, it's a lot. It's a lot because I make a lot of build content. So that means when people see my video, they get inspired to spend VC and make a build. So y'all just give me 5. Come on, give me a credit code. Come on, y'all want to copy for it? You know, with the battle pack, don't give me credit code too, 2K. Come on, we cool, bro. I like you, 2K, but don't hook me up with a code, Brotha Jones. You know what I'm saying? And y'all all better use it too. You better not make no build without using code Brotha Jones. The touch in the bottom line, they wouldn't do that. That would be huge, but even grinding the builds, like if I hit purple on one build, why do I have to get them on purple all again? Well, they kind of I think they... Yeah, but I don't know how they going to do that, T. I don't know how they going to do that. I don't know how they going to do that because they do that. If they do that method where you automatically a purple, you might as well just make it a rep thing. Honestly, that part, is that really, Chad, do we really need purples and browns and all that? I don't even think we need that for, I know they're going to probably bring it back. I don't really think we need the purples and browns and all that, the colors. We don't need the color. We just need overall. The colors is just a discrimination tool, okay? Colors is a discrimination tool. I know you're going to look at me like, what are you talking about? When you see a purple, you think he's good. Okay? It used to be red, but they changed to purple. When you see purple, you think they're good. When you see black, they're bad. Why? First of all, why is it black? So why is black bad? But black, off rip the blacks, when you see the blacks, okay, the black bars, the ones with no color, we all know to stay away from them. Okay? We all know to run away from anybody with a black bar, okay, in the game. We're not running with them. We're going to run away. We're going to step off the squad spot. That hurts those players because they can't run with no gold. Gold is bougie. Once you get gold, you become bougie. Okay? When you're golden up, you suddenly got an ego. You're bougie. I ain't running with no brown. Yeah, brown and black. I ain't running with y'all. Y'all trash. As soon as you become gold, suddenly you got an ego. So the gold and purples only only rock together. And then they look down at everybody else like, So all it does is create discrimination among the player base. It creates discrimination among the player base. So with this logic, should we have this? Should we have this 2K? Maybe we need to get rid of that and base it. Okay, so imagine everybody get rid of color. How are we gonna judge who a bot now? You can't by how they dress or something. So you take away the colors. Okay, we'll make it all one color. Now you're going off rep. Okay, he's a starter. He's a rookie. But see, what make it worse if he's a rookie and black. Get away. See, if he a veteran 3 and black, you might run with him. You might. You say silver bougie too? They probably will start getting bougie. They ain't gonna run with no more blacks. Browns, you on your come up. So it's kind of crazy. So I don't know if they need to do something with that. I don't think we need the color system. The color system is all bad in my opinion. It just creates discrimination. It's been doing that since 24. Okay? It's been doing that since 24 in my opinion. But yeah, creator code. Come on, 2K, creator code.
Community builds that are already in game. Now, if they really want to be the GOAT, they can go ahead and lower those VC prices. Let's be honest, corporations are going to corporate.
It's not happening. Ever. Listen, y'all, I've been doing this for 10 years. I tell you what, VC has never gone down, only up. I've been doing this for 10 years. The 2K26 would be my 10th 2K. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I wish I had a soundboard I can do like an applause thing. 2K26 will be my 10th year in content creation. It's my 10-year anniversary. Okay? In all my 10 years of playing all these 2Ks, I've never seen VC go down between a 2K. It only go up. It only go up. I remember, and I hope it don't go up again. I hope it don't go up to at least 2K30 or something. I think it's pointless because you can be purple and still. You can, T-Rock, but you blend in. See, that's the beauty of it. You blend in with the purples. So when you walk, it's like walking in a group. That's like, imagine a purple is like a rich dude, right? You walk into Ruth Chris. Okay, Ruth Chris ain't nothing but purples. Okay, there's no black and browns in Ruth Chris. No, you know what? Capital Group. You know what? I'll say Ruth Chris, and more people know Ruth Chris. If I keep going up, they ain't gonna know. There's no black bars in Ruth Chris. Okay, it's all purples. You might have a few golds in there. There's purples on. If you walk in there looking like a purple, nobody gonna look at you twice. Okay, nobody looking at you twice like, what's he doing here? You know, clutching a purse. Walk in. Because they see a black bar and a brown bar walk in, okay? Some of y'all are black bars trying to walk in Ruth Chris, okay? But when it's a group of purples, okay? And you walk in looking like a purple, they not even going to notice. They're going to be like, okay. And they're going to keep looking around. Maestros, yes, maestros, all purples. All right, so they're going to look at you and they're going to keep looking, keep eating their dinner. But they see a bunch of black bars come in. Black bars! Not people. Calm down. I said bars. I'm talking about 2K reference. I'm using symbolism. So you see a bunch of black bars running in your area. Now everybody acting bougie. So you ain't lying though, because I done ran from exactly T-Rod. I used to too on stream. I used to run from the blacks. I used to run from the blacks on stream. Okay? And y'all, if you was here last year, you know this. I ran from them. Every time I see them on my rec, I immediately left. I say no blacks allowed. Black bars in 2K.
And everybody is about their bottom dollar. So
not black people, Twitch. Black bars in 2K. Use the full context.
The game way more bearable. But bringing 2K into the modern era goes beyond just unifying the accounts. To truly step into the new age of gaming, 2K has to implement this next change. At number 3, we have a ranked mode revamp. I don't know if anybody told you this, but gaming has gone completely mainstream. Not only is it the most profitable entertainment industry.
I was a black bar and I went into Maestro. Nah, it ain't supposed to be a righteous. Nah. I get what you're saying. Oh, I get what you're saying. But I'm saying when you my shows is Maestro's like Rec, okay, or whatever. When you blend in, nobody notices. You know, when you're purple, you can walk in as a purple, and they're gonna think you're good even if you're not. You walk in Maestros as a purple, you know, they think you part of them, but you're not. It don't matter. That's what I'm saying.
In the world. But now gaming tournaments are worth millions of dollars. Kids can get full ride scholarships to college just for being good at a video game. And the internet's biggest personalities built their platforms on the foundation of gaming in their bedrooms. Needless to say, being a sweat has kind of turned into a badge of honor. And at level 1 of any sweat starter pack is grinding that game's ranked mode. But in NBA 2K25, their ranked system felt wholly unfulfilling. In my career's proving grounds, the leaderboards were filled with dashers for most of the year. The legend race is based wholly on engagement instead of skill. And in my team, people pause so they can boot out skilled players in King of the Court. And don't even get me started on Play Now's team restrictions that makes playing ranked unbearable at times. 2K's first attempt at ranked was a valiant effort, but in 2K26,
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't played this one time. Now, I haven't played Proving Ground one game, not one snap. I haven't played Proving Grounds in one snap, okay? I haven't played one snap of it. But, how is it? Do y'all like it? In the comments and chat. Do y'all think Proving Grounds should come back? I ain't played this, so I don't have an opinion on it. And I'm not playing it. Because why? Matter of fact, why they ain't bring them Tigers back? You see them Tigers in the back? Y'all ain't slick 2K. I be on to y'all. That's the Tigers from 2K17. That's the 2K Tigers from 2K17. Okay? And they were rebrought in 2K22 as a reward. Okay? I remember these Tigers. You thought I didn't see that, didn't you? I know them the same Tigers that you can buy back then. You see how they be low key just little. I'm hip. I'm hip. Bring them back.
it's time to take it.
I only
to
play
the
for
next level.
matchmaking. It's
And
okay. It's fun.
Cosmetics, skins,
Cool.
and banners for reaching higher ranks that
Oh, it's
rotate
fun?
every single season.
Nice.
With a bigger VC reward and rep boost. There's no reason why Pro-Am should be getting a bigger payout than Proving Grounds. Speaking of Pro-Am, it's time to go ahead and combine that into Proving Grounds. Similar to how Rec has a squad and no squad store, with the caveat of adding private matchmaking, so that Pro-Am leagues can continue on. Now you stay sweats are probably gonna hate me for what I'm about to say.
That's crazy,
So
T.
before y'all go dragging my body
Right,
through
Mish.
these 2K streets in the comments, I beg y'all at least try to hear me out. for
Wait,
this
what'd she
next
say?
Part. And keep in mind, my
Wait, what's
streets
she-
in the probably gonna hate me for what I'm about to say next. So before y'all go dragging my body through these 2K streets in the comments, I beg y'all at least try to hear me out for this next part. And keep in mind, my goal is to have all the competitive runs in one space. So with that being said, it's time to go ahead and lay the stage to rest. I know, it's heartbreaking, but look, all they need to do is add an option to wager before each game. But this new Proving Ground stage competitive mode needs to all have the
You want to get rid of stage? You know the brothers with the white tank tops listening to Young Boy. They gonna get mad at you. You know, playing Young Boy in the background with the white tank top, nappy hair, didn't brush their teeth, but they on 2K cursing everybody out on the stage. That's that demographic. You taking that whole demographic away if you take stage. Where they gonna play now? They don't play anything else but stage. You know that it's a whole demographic specifically for stage. They ain't gonna have this. Oh, they take stage away. They gonna, oh my goodness. Not saying I care, because I really don't. I don't play stage. But if they got rid of it, do you know how much backlash 2K would get? Bro, they will lose their mind. She's saying mix it with Proving Grounds and do like a wager system. I don't care to get rid of stage, me personally. Who cares? I don't play it. But I know it's an essential part of 2K, and it's been an essential part for years. So I wouldn't. It's too many. The Y Boy fan base, the YNs and all them, they love this. The rogue YNs love stage. That's the only thing they find fun is wagering some money. So I don't think they'll ever get rid of it
best
ever.
ballers in one place. And to be honest, I'm trying to get gambling out of video games anyway. But if you really want to prove you the best, you gotta have somewhere to show it, and that's where leaderboards come in. Prove your crew is really the best with updated leaderboards, with tier prizes for reaching certain ranks, and with all these.
But there's a nostalgia feel with stage that they like. It isn't. They don't even care about being the best. They just like cheating in stage to get a bunch of VC to make more bills. That's really all it is. They like cheating in stage to get some extra VC. They don't want to be known as in a ranking system. They just want to cheat their way to VC. The fastest way possible, in my opinion. I think that's what they're doing.
Different modes, they are cosmetic rewards only. Ranked modes by design are built for bragging right, not to get a competitive advantage over the next player. Declaring to the rest of the 2K community that I'm better than you, and therefore grinding rank should be the ultimate in peacocking. I'm talking body mods, animated banners like we had in 2K22, crazy helmets, character skins, big head mods, all available to be grind in this mode only. We need that exclusivity for cosmetics back in NBA 2K, because the mascots ain't cutting it. But in order to fully commit to grinding rank,
Mascots got ruined because you can buy them. At any point, you can just buy them. That ruined the allure of mascot. Mascots would tuck behind a rep system. They'd be special again. You see them a lot more. When you see a mascot, you'll feel something. When you see a mascot now, I think he a bot at this point. I think majority of mascots are bots now. These are people back in 19 and 20 that never hit the top rep. Now they're able to play in the mascot now. So that's kind of how it is. That's why when you see a mascot, no one cares. No one cares. I see a mascot, I just think it's a bot. I never think a mascot's a sweat. But in prior 2Ks, when you see a mascot, you was like, you ready to hop off dang near. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I feel like sweating, brother. You see a group of mascots hop on that squad spot, time to go. Time to go jump in another server. They ain't finna follow me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting me.
Across all modes, 2K,
that's me personally, though.
Gotta implement this next step. At number 2, we have combining the rep race. If you hadn't noticed, everything we've mentioned up to this point is about improving the consumer experience. And it's clear as day from playing the game that NBA 2K wants you to play multiple modes. Just look at the advertisements for My Team cards when they drop when you load up My Career. Or the fact that one of the most beloved parks in 2K history is the backdrop for Triple Threat Park in My Team in Rivet City. So if that's the ultimate goal for 2K to have you stay on their game and play any mode, why not combine the progress to becoming a 2K legend? For the first time, 2K added rep into My Team this year. But if you play multiple modes like myself, it's incredibly difficult to rep up in each one. Put it into perspective, I played this game for over 1,000 hours and I'm only a vet 2 in My Career. So in 2K26, I propose 2K implement one road to legend. Regardless of the method or mode you play, progress should be made toward that goal. As you rep up, you receive rewards in both My Career and My Team. And before y'all write y'all comment, I'ma already say, delete it.
Oh, what about the legend race and top 10? I don't want a My Career or My Team guy. We want to know.
Top 10. I don't even understand the point of top 10. Like, just give them a legend and call it a day. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think you need a top 10. Me personally, I don't think I mean, do they care? Do people be caring about being top 10? Maybe I'm out of touch. I don't think people really care like that. I think they just want legend. They want the legend reward. Honestly, if you ain't first legend, it don't matter anyway. So I'm old school with the 2K. Just give them legend. First legend. Legends get some kind of crazy prize called a day. But top 10? I don't know. I don't think I care about top 10.
We want to know who gets there first in every mode.
Well, remember when I said 2K needed to update their leaderboards? Yeah, this is exactly why. Track the top reps for each mode. Give out logos and keep them refreshed. Even though in my opinion it needs to be expanded, it's already done, just keep the combined rep race. Because the grind in NBA 2K is not building your player up or building your team up. It's mostly playing the game online. So make that process as convenient as possible. But even this change pales in comparison to this final change that NBA 2K needs to make before 2K26. And I promise you, it's not what you think. Okay, maybe it is. Number 1, add female My players to the game.
This is another thing I don't really care about, me personally, because they have their own mode. They have WNBA. But I know a lot of female players like her want to make a female player in the park. And I've been seeing this talk, but they've been talking about female My players for years, man. And they ain't never did it. And the fact they gave them their own mode, I don't see it. I mean, I know NBA Live did it, but NBA Live was like, it's hard for 2K to do that because the story is based off NBA. So they will have to have an alternate story for a female. In a way, you will have to have 2 different paths. So if you pick a female, then you're gonna have to have a story mode catered to a female in WNBA. Then if you go male, then you do the typical NBA My Career. Because no matter what a My player is, the basis of My player is My career. So unless they about to do 2 different storylines and you go one way or another way, and you got 2 separate storylines, I don't think 2K ever do that. Or you telling them basically the female won't even have a storyline. Maybe they be like no story whatsoever. I don't think they're gonna give them 2 separate My careers. The only way that'll work is if they do what 2K was at, where the My career was like park based. It was park based, where it was basically you would just do stuff in the park and you were trying to be a rapper. What 2K was that? Y'all know. What was the 2K where we was trying to be a rapper and we did rapping and majority of My career was in the park? I can't even think of it right now. Unless if they do it that route, maybe. Was that 21 or 2? Wait, where we DJ? Dang, bro, wait. When we were DJ, we were rapping 22, 23. Was it 23? We were the DJ rapping and it was mainly park based. My crew was basically in the park. If they do it where basically My career's in the park, DJ was 18. Well, not DJ. Not Freak. Bro, what was when we rapped? Hold on, bro. Skimming through it. Yeah. Okay, so basically this 2K23. It was this. Yeah, basically.
Yo, MP, what's up, man? Big fan.
Boss, what's good, fam? Yo, huge fan, man.
The 23 storyline was based in park. So if they do it this way, then yes, they probably could throw females in there. They probably could throw females in there to do it this way.
And that one track you did with that verse.
Yo, look for the.
Operates.
The only reason WNBA mode exists is because they want to get, they want to open up, business-wise, they want to open up more customers. So the people who watch WNBA, like women, and they want to play 2K, this is their chance. So she's saying, why don't we make this one thing and integrate it with normal My player? Like I said, then you got 2 separate My careers, unless you just, so they can walk the park, but then they have this mode, is basically what she's trying to say. The W. Their version is the W, but they're also in park playing. So when we get 7-3 maxed out, 7-3 max wing females, are they going to have the same exact stats? Because when you go to the W, you can't even dunk. You can't even put dunking on the women on there. You know that, right? When you make them bills, you can't even put dunking. I might have to show you. I know for a fact you can't dunk on them. So there's so many different factors to it. Are they going to have the same stats? Or are they gonna have a completely different stat where they all like lethal shooters, but can't dunk? Like they all got 99 3 balls, or really high. Like their stretch, our stretch might have 83. Their stretch got 94. But they can't do no standing dunks, and we can. So are they gonna do it like that? Hopefully you enjoyed the video, man. Leave a like, sub me new. Let me know what you think about NBA 2K26, what it should and should not add, or any thoughts that I had in the video. And if you want to see another video talking about NBA 2K26 Builder, you got to click that video right there. We talk about the Builder.